And look who's back on YouTube. Woo! Welcome all. Tuesday with Todd. So happy to see you. If you're watching on the TRW channel, let me know in the comments. Because guess what, baby? It's back. That was a long 2 weeks. Tell you, we're going to talk about that. We got a lot of stuff to talk about today, as we are going to make 2-color rhinestone shirt. I'm going to post some links if the links have not already been posted. A couple things. Let me get the banner going, because I just realized that the banner is not even going because I was busy getting other stuff right there. So show that. All right. Use the code TWT25 during the live, and you're going to save 25% on rhinestones, rhinestone studs, and flatbacks during the live. So make sure to do that. If you make a purchase, you will be double entered into the giveaway. And what are we doing for giveaway? Well, we're going to do mini packs of choice. We will also be able to do the 5+ year membership, because we got that back, baby. And the design, we'll have the link for that. We'll post those links for it. So Corey's back. So, and of course, from Long Beach, what did she bring home? She brought home the sickness. I think, did anybody else realize that? You go to Long Beach in January for the show, sickness comes home. It's just how it works. So we're going to have her jump back in the saddle, make some shirts for us. And I believe she's going to ask you guys for your input on a couple ways to do things on colors. So that's coming up here in a short bit. We'll check in with everybody. We'll go over where everything is, State of the Union, because some people hate it, some people love it. And I like to keep you guys informed, because that's what we like to do. So First up, Annie, thank you very much for becoming a new member. And for everybody else, go become a member. We've got multiple levels for you to choose from. And if you're not sure, like, hey, why should I sign up for Hall of Fame? Because that is some cash. I will tell you this. You have Thursday and Tuesday to check out the webinars that we typically do in the Hall of Fame. We said we were going to keep those going until the 10th. So we were keeping our word, even though we got the channel back. So I'm going to post a link where you can go register for that webinar. Now, you can go there. And I believe we're going to do the scatter. We're going to talk scatters on Thursday. I think scatters on Thursday. And then I think order forms next Tuesday. So you'll be able to get a taste of what everything is in the Hall of Fame. So go make sure to sign up for that webinar. Link is posted below. Rich, good evening to you. How are you doing? Let's see, Jocelyn, hello to you. What's up, Chuck? How are you doing today? And Jocelyn, do you have an online store? If so, how do you use it? I got to get one up quickly. Ooh, what you doing there? What you doing there, Rich? Carol Sue, good to see you. Pasha, good evening to you. Happy Tuesday to you as well, Crystal. Hold on, Crystal. I gotta look at something to see if I'm doing it right. Hold on. I gotta I got to look here. I got to switch an account. I got to go in here and look because let's see, here's that. And let's see, is this the face? Did I do it right? I think that's the face. See if we can screen cap that one. And we'll see about matching one. So inside joke, always kinds of fun. I bet Crystal's laughing her ass off right now. Um, let's see if Todd were answering my bet would say Shopify, 100% Shopify. If we would go with platform, Shopify is going to be this one. In fact, Equid just sent something out that they're raising prices again come next month, I believe. So I would 100% go with Shopify is what I would do with it. I do not, just starting with word of mouth. That's how it all started. That's how we started. We didn't wake up one day and say, hey, we're going to be shirt makers. I mean, like when we went full time into it, yes, it was, hey, we're working, 45, 50 hours a week at the day job and then going in there and doing taking a half-hour break and then going and putting in the same 40 to 60 hours a week at the second job. And it was just nightmare. And finally we said, hey, let's go out on a limb and now look where we are. Girl got her 2026 wizard up and running. Good for you. Princel. How about Princess Crystal, the Magnificent? That is, I made a shirt today. I made a mock-up of a shirt that said Princel. I'm just going to call her Princel from now on because I don't know why. So links are getting posted. I see that in there. That's the webinar link. So you can go sign up for that. That's this Thursday at noon Central Standard Time. There is also the giveaway link. I'm going to make sure to copy that, shorten copy, put that in here so you can go get entered in for the giveaways. So that's in there. Is that right? I don't think that's right. Shorten copy. Yeah, that one's not right. I know it because I fat fingered it. There it is. So we'll get that in there so you can go get in there for that. And then what else? We got the giveaway. We got the design. We got all the stuff. I think we got the stuff that's in there for it. Let's see. I was looking at them, but in researching complaints, there seems to be a lot, but they seem to have good rating overall, slightly expensive. Which, for who? For Shopify? It's hard pressed to find as many things that work with Shopify as it is. And I think you can get started on a Shopify plan now for like $35. So fairly inexpensive. And like, I remember the first time, I spent like the 30 and then it was the 50 and then it was the 100 and then it was like 150 and then 200, going up and up and up. And now, it's thousands. It can get cashy on it, but you got to think that's your storefront. If you had a storefront, you had rent, you had everything that went into this. That's what the website is. It's your online storefront for it. All right, let's see. We're there. Let's see. Me too. But my last word on my mouth is open some more business. Love it. And everyone asking about an online store. Yeah, and you don't need, a lot of that is you don't need anything special, right? Just a place for them, a gallery for them to see things. Are you going to allow them to place orders on it? It depends because even though, we have our Shift for Shop store, which is the TRW website. Fat Dad Print Co. is on Shopify. Level Up QC is still on Equid. And then we run all of our stores through Chipley. So kind of know, we've kind of ran the gamut on a lot of different things for one. Let's see. Yeah, the channel is back. The channel is back. Alani, hello to you. Eric, hello to you as well. Let's see. Hello, Barb. How are you doing? Good evening to you too, Nora. We are back. I know. You don't know how happy I am for it. There, hop on over. You'll be wherever, and you can see them. You should be able to see them all right back on there, right? Yes. It's back. I know. It is good to see me here too, right? Good to see you here. Yep, we are back. I love it. That's why you go share. Yeah, every time I travel, I come home sick. I think she came home with the sickness. It was definitely there with it. All right, let's see if I need anything else that's hitting in here. Russeline, hello to you. Shopify. Yeah, Shopify I think is pretty good on it for it there. Oh, yeah. Yes. We'll have that when Corey's over there. And that one is a custom design. That one was not done on cams. That one has been done for years on cut flock. It's a SS10s and SS6s. So we'll have Corey point that out and show it to you. And we've done that now. 2017 was probably the first time we used it, right abouts in there. and we just this past year recut the template for it. So we use that same template, what, 7, 8 years. So we used that quite a bit for it. I could write a novel, my thoughts and experience with WordPress, Square, and Shopify. And I used to be a web developer and coded everything by hand. Long story short, I ended up on Shopify. Shopify is pretty easy to use. Pretty easy to use. Yeah, well, yep, look, Corey's right there. She'll show you. She's right there for it. She told me I have to have her on air by 7:30. That's what she told me to. Everybody's keep me on that timer right there. Back up, back up, back up. We are already on it, Michelle. And that's what we're going to talk about, how everything is working through it. I've been looking at rhinestones, but don't know the difference between the Korean and the other ones. Please help. A lot comes down to the color, the brightness, the sparkle, the cut. Like there's some colors I feel in Korean low lead look amazing, and we won't ever get rid of those because they look amazing. And some just kind of like, they look okay. But then when you see them with a diamond cut or diamond machine cut or premium ones, they look like, ooh, oh, looks kind of cheap. So a lot just really comes down on like the customer's budget. What do they want to spend on it? Some they're like, I just need to sparkle and I don't care. I don't want to spend a lot. So you go with a Korean low lead. Some are like, I want to be the mom on the field. So what are we going with? We're going with the premium stones. So it just depends. Webinars are back. I believe everything is back online. And you know what? Let's see if any idea when Oliver Teeter will be charged the day it was before or the day they reacted moving forward. Alan, I honestly do not know. I have no clue because that's all on YouTube side of things on when they will do it, what they will do. We have no control over that. So I'm not 100% sure. I don't even have an answer for you that I can even look at for it. I might be able to see, hey, when it's going to be, but I'm not 100% sure, to be honest with you. So, okay, let's get into some stuff. YouTube channel. Let's talk about what happened with that. So, January 10th, 4:25 p.m., I started getting alerts on my phone that said things were changing. I'm like, my first thought was, what are the girls doing? Like, are they, adding videos, updating stuff on it? And then I realized, like, no. This is some other stuff going on because I couldn't get into the account. Nothing worked. The account was hacked. And what we believe happened, and this is through YouTube, is that somehow the account, because we've got different accounts for different things. Like the YouTube channel is its own separate account. And we believe the recovery code for the recovery email for that got hacked, and then they were able to then get in, change the stuff, and boom, that's how it happened. And when they changed the recovery, they changed it to one that they had. So we no longer had access to it. So that happened Saturday night. Now, the way that YouTube works is if you have a problem, and you feel like your YouTube channel is hijacked, you call them up and they fix it right away. Not even close, folks. Not even close. You have to go through X and you have to find YouTube on there, and then you have to tag them in a post, and then they will DM you, and then they'll give you a account recovery. And you're like, no, that's what I need. Here's what I need for this. And then they'll start the investigation for it. So that happened Saturday night or early Sunday morning, about 2 a.m. They said, okay, here you go for it. Okay. By Sunday night, and during this time, we were trying to download as much as we could from it. During Sunday, they came through and said, okay, hey, guess what? We acknowledge that your channel's been hijacked. Yahoo! When they did that, they paused the channel. So everybody's memberships were paused. They pulled the channel. Everything was taken off from it. Great, except that now, before, at least when it was on, everything still worked. So our first thought was, okay, what do we need to do from here? And then this starts the YouTube process of they ask you questions, you reply, you get a response 24 hours later. So that started the next 13 days of one message a day. It was almost like, Guess Who, where you can only ask one question. You have to wait for your turn to go again. It was kind of the same thing. And it came down to this last week, where the only way they would verify us as ownership of the account is if we could get into that recovery email. Not me on the screen. Hello, hey, here's me. Not passport, not ID, not anything, not the banking information, not everything going into the account, none of that, none of the Matt stuff, none of there. Nope, it was just that. So then they said, were there ever any other emails associated with it? So what did we have to do? We got to submit one a day. And on last Thursday, one hit. and it took it. And so, okay, that started the process of getting everything back. By Sunday, everything had everything was where it needed to be. So we made our list and we started downloading, all the webinars, everything from there. So with those now backed up in multiple places, but everything should be good to go right now. All the links in the Wizard 5 and 2026, the videos should be working fine. All the webinars that have purchased should be working fine. So for you ones that emailed in like on that Monday demanding answers and demanding results and demanding refunds, what now? Do you feel stupid? Because you should. And I'll call it as it is. A lot of you got on some crazy high horse and demanded things to be done when we're like, this is what YouTube said. And we were straight up honest as can be, transparent as possible with everything that was going on. YouTube acknowledged that it was there. YouTube said that we would recover and everything was fine. YouTube just needed this, and it was a process to go through it. So a couple of you decided to get together in your little hen house and yippity yippity yap with each other and send in the exact same email demanding things. And to you, I say, that's not cool. We said, here's what we're going to do. In worst case scenario, we're just going to re-record some videos. Okay, not a problem. And then somebody decides to get the smart idea, I should just file a chargeback. That's when I kind of blew a gasket on it. Like, you did a chargeback on something. Whew, that got me in a tiff right there. And the thing is everything's working fine. And guess what? That chargeback's still sitting there. They haven't went in to take it, remove it, or do anything back from it. So I guarantee if that chargeback goes through, they will be blacklisted from the website. IP's blocked. They were not going to have anything because there's two things you don't F with. All right. You don't F with my girls. You don't F with my money. All right. And by girls, Paul and Crystal, treat them with respect, and by family, of course. But when it comes to the business, the girls, the money, you leave those alone. All right. And it was just, so that, that really irked me with it because we did everything we could. We said, here's what we're going to deliver. You're not going to be anything. And then the best part was we bought stuff a year ago. They hadn't even watched it. So you bought stuff a year ago you haven't watched. And so you took advantage of a deal that was available now. Great. Thank you for doing that. And within 2 weeks, you're like, I would need to do a chargeback because I can't have access to it. Cool. That really ground my gears and kind of set me ablaze. And you can go find him. He's over there in Facebook land. He commented, and I'll just let the crew handle it until the chargeback. When the chargeback happened, that's when I came down. So you don't F with my money, you don't F with my girls. That's the story that we're learning today. But now everything is back and we're getting stuff backed up. We're making sure all links are working, and little by little, I think we got everything there. We think we got everything there for it. And it is it's a nice feeling to have it back. And now we can start regrowing the channel, putting the things on it. That's what we need you guys for. Share, care, do all that. It's free. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything to do that. So that's YouTube. We're back up and running. Super excited about that. I can cross that off my list. A couple things that I want to talk to you guys about as far as upcoming stuff. Placed our flock order. It'll be here. I think they said 6 to 8 weeks is about when it'll be in here. So sometime March, April. But we got requests for 24-inch flock. So 24-inch wide flock. It will be in here. It will be coming in. It'll probably, like I said, 6 to 8 weeks is just average what they said by the time they manufacture it. They put it out there. And if you are somebody, what did Corey do with that trash? If you are somebody, holy sh. Okay. You are somebody who are telling people that this trash off of Amazon is the same thing as our magic flock, I'm going to find you. I'm going to put this sticky, slimy goo stuff all over you and make you, it is just the worst, grossest stuff ever. This stuff on Amazon is not our magic flock at all. It's not even the same color blue. It's not the same color thickness. We have ours manufactured for us. This is straight out of China, and it is not good. So it is, do not buy it. It is trash. It will gum up your stuff. It will not cut right. It'll leave adhesive everywhere. This is not us. This is not us. Throw this out. Do not send people to Amazon to buy it and say that it's us, because it is not us at all, not even remotely close. Don't do that. Friends don't let friends buy inferior products. Don't buy this crappy flock. It is not good. Not good. But we have more coming. And going forward, how will it be sold? So that was the big question we got asked. How are you guys going to sell it in the future? Well, our manufacturer, we weren't even sure if they were going to be around. Like, we have legit been going round and round with them because they've pulled back some of the North American operations because people are scaling back. People got bought up. They have scaled back. They're actually closing down their North American facilities. But they would take that from their master rolls. They would put it in 15-foot rolls. So they would put it on the core. They would roll it up 15 foot, put it in the plastic bag, put it in the box, put it there for pennies. It is labor intensive and not cost effective for us to do it ourselves that way. So flock will come by the foot. You can do 1 foot up to as much as you want, and it'll come in a continuous roll. And that's what we do. And we've actually sold more larger quantities, 25, 50 foot, 70 foot, 150-foot quantities of it now than before, because people thought they were just, hey, I just can only go to 15 foot. So we found that, hey, they're buying more of it that way. We're going to stick with it. So it'll be, you can buy it in foot increments. The more you buy, the more you save. 24-inch flock. Pricing to be determined once it gets here and arrive. We're pretty sure we're set on the price, but we'll know once it gets here where that is. But 6 to 8 weeks out, 24-inch flock will be here. We're starting with, I think, 250 yards, so 750 feet. I think is what we're starting with, because we don't know. I would rather have not enough and then we can make it up than be sitting on a bunch of it. So 24-inch flock coming in 6 to 8 weeks. Next up, DTF gang sheets. Just order them from Fat Dad Print Co. right now. Like, you can order them from there. You can use the code TRW25 to save 25%. I spent a good portion of my afternoon with our e-commerce platform today and our dev team trying to figure out why we're having an issue of things not working, and come to find out it's because our website is running a custom template, and that custom template is what's preventing some of it. And that custom template might also be why we've had some of the issues we've had. So now I had to reach out to that developer to get them on board for stuff, and that's what we figured out this afternoon. And so I can't say for sure when it's going to happen. It'll be on the Rhinestone world soon. I just don't know how soon. Until then, you can order fatdadprintco.com, order by noon, and almost always your order is printed and shipped that same day and out the door. So DTF is coming soon. You have options of regular DTF, glitter DTF, both of those heat applied. Okay. Then you have UV DTF, which are stickers. So adhesive back stickers versus heat applied transfers. All right. So those, we've got YouTube, we've got flock taken care of, we've got gang sheets. Now I'm going to check in on comments before I get on the next two things. Let's see. Oh no, I don't even know what the hell I wrote down on this. Oh, now I know. I did stuff for it and I forgot what it was. What's funny is when I first saw that live, I was wondering, what is Todd doing? Which one? Oh yeah, I know, right? I'm like, what? That's the same thing. What are the girls doing? Yeah, baseball season is not far off. Which I think next week we are going to do some rhinestone decals with Bling anything. Um, there's one design in particular that I like because it should be pretty easy to pull off, and you can actually do a 2-for-1 with it. And so I think that's what we're going to do next week. Corey's kind of deciding on what she wants to do, because what Corey wants, Corey gets. So we'll cross that one. But I think that's what we're going to do next week is rhinestone decals for it. All right, we've got the entries forms for it right there. Yeah, my new business venture of crypto. That's horrendous. That was horrendous. All right, let's see. Our member badges are right too. Yeah, everything should be coming back just like that. So we should be good to go. Yeah, we're still working hard to get things back up. We still need some patience, but we're all working behind the scenes to get everything done. The stuff that we were able to get from StreamYard when Pilar was doing those, once we figured out that I had some settings wrong, I had to free up some storage to make everything work and how it was. If you're a Hall of Fame member, everything that we had has now been uploaded there as well. So you have access to those webinars that was done there. The ones that we were able to keep, the ones that we had access to, we did it from there. It was stupid, right, Kim? Right? Kim let him have it. And that's how I felt, where it's like, I want to give everybody a chance. But man, that was really it is okay to fire a customer. I know it is. I tried to give everybody the right time. But yeah, a chargeback. Total chargeback on it. And I was just like, are you kidding me? I was just really there. Hopefully they're in here. No, they won't. They're not in here. They're not in here. But some of the people that sent the nasty gram emails, some of the people that sent word for word emails that were copied from somebody else and they put it there. So not even their words. Like, I'll listen to everybody. You have an issue, we have that. I screw things up. I'm not perfect by any means. But we were dealing with enough. And then when a customer demands something, and this customer, when you look back at their emails, they're over the last 10 years, every one of them has been some kind of issue with something. And then later on, you get one of their followers and they send the exact same email. Like, come on, you really thought you were going to do anything with that? And you know who you are. Yeah. Yeah, well, I should, but at the same time, like, they paid for it. Here's it. Hopefully, it's a lesson learned to them. I can be the bigger person. Hey, you take the charge back away. You were upset. Things happen, right? I get that charge back. You're done, right there. I don't, but I was there for it. Right, right. Why do people gotta stir the pot? Why they gotta get me going? Ooh, you're excited? I'm excited too. We had people ask about it, and so we said yes. 24-inch flock. We'll bring it in and we'll see how it is. It is trash. It is legit. Look how thin that is. And that's what, people are trying to say that's our stuff. That you can get it off there. Here's their link to it. And I'm like, what the hell link do you have? And so, of course, get some in it. It is like, I think we've even peeled some of it and you've seen like the adhesive, like stick, like the gluey stick to it. It's just not good. It doesn't. It's not. It's flocking gross. That's what it is. It's flocking gross. 100% it is. Yeah, it's like sticky snot. It is not good at all. Yeah, it's junk for real, right? Right? For real. It's definitely not the same. It looks shiny. Yeah, it is. It's not. Because it's cheaper. That's the thing, it's cheaper. So you don't need to buy from them. They're expensive. Hey, cost of everything is gone up, which that brings me to the next thing. Bling anything is back in stock. If you're on our emails and you have not unsubscribed, we did send out an email when it was back in stock. You got notified first. It is back in stock at 12-inch. It's right around 12-inch, and the 6-inch, right around 6 inches. Both those are back in stock. We were able to work some deals where we didn't have to bring as much in. So instead of multiple tens of thousands of dollars, it only cost thousands. So that was nice. But there was a price increase on it. So how did we come to terms on the price increase? The more you order, the cheaper it is, and it's back to where that price was. But in those lower amounts, the margins are terrible on things where it's like 1 foot. Anything really that's 4 foot or less. Once you get to 5 foot, it makes it worth it because of what you can do out. When like a 1 foot, by the time you pull a roll of vinyl off the rack, put it on the table, line it up, pull it through, cut it, put that one back, roll it back up there and put it, you've lost your money on it because you can only, it's taking you 2 minutes to do that. You're not making any money off of it. So that's why the more you order, the cheaper it is on that. But Bling anything, back in stock, ready to go with it. Yes, flock that's coming in will be available in both 12 and 24 inches. So we'll have them both there. Yeah, there's a lot of people who are like, 50 foot is like their new minimum on it. It was like, cool, we're seeing this. And like, yeah, the 24-inch, I've used that for some time now. Sweet, we'll have it. And there's plug, Fat Dad Print Co. Use code TRW25, save 25% off your first order of it. Let's see if it works for you, Jerry. It might not. That's DTF. DTF only print, Fat Dad Print Co. is where it's at for it. I did receive this week's Hall of Fame designs. Woo! Well, I'm glad we got that right. We got that right. Let's see, laser and sublimation people. Yes, we have the affiliate code from JP Plus 165. I can't remember it off the top of my head. I used to remember it right off the top of my head. That'll save you 10% off of it. 165 T2S. That is there for it. So you can use that code anytime, and you'll be able to go in it. He hit all of our nerves, all of it, all of it. Never, never. We'll never get an apology for it. I don't expect one. Damn, can't even write a complaint. Right, and they didn't. They just copied and pasted word for word, and they're in here. They know they are. Let's see. What is it there? The poor me card. Hey, we've all got stuff to deal with. He doesn't know Kim, apparently. I love Kim so much. Gone, Crystal. My ignorance is removed. Cheaper is cheap made. 100%. 100%. Today in Hall of Fame, Pilar said she was going to start calling Crystal the Big C. Design reasons. Tell her, please, don't call her Crystal the Big C. That is true. Why would you do that, Pilar? Right? I'm just saying, Big C, Big C. Yeah, he knows now, though. He does. Okay. So, like I said, Bling anything, back in stock, ready to go. You can order it today, order it tonight, ships out tomorrow. As far as ordering, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, noon Eastern. If you're placing orders and they're before then almost all the time they're going out that same day. And that's because with our cutoff time for shipping, we have 2:15, 2:30. So that gives us about 3 hours to make sure that everything is taken care of for it. So as long as you order in by then, it's going out the same day. Always check your shipping options. Just because you order over 250 doesn't mean you're going to always get free shipping. Why is that? Because you chose a different method of shipping. There's free shipping. Leave it alone. If you change it to something else, you're going to pay shipping on it. If you're going to change it to overnight or 2 day and then get pissy, you don't get free shipping on that. It's just standard shipping is that we ship it out with. And 9 times out of 10, it's UPS ground that'll come that way with it. Which, as we're on a shipping thing with it, like we don't make up shipping costs. We're synced up with ShipStation. Whatever ShipStation tells us to charge, that's what gets charged for it. When you order a 12 or a $14.99 Magic Scoop, then it charges $7 for shipping and handling. That's right. It's got to go in a bag. It's got a label. It's labored, put in the bag, packaged up, and go. That's shipping and handling. $7. I don't know what else to say or do. Check the other shipping options if it was too much. Don't do an overnight thing. I don't know, but they're like, shipping was outrageous because it was $7 to ship. That's kind of standard. So make sure that you're paying attention. What? They're over there somewhere. And now I'm getting yelled at because, she wasn't here and now her premium stones aren't where she thought they were. The what? I think girls might have used those last week. Which, hey, a couple things, Corey. Is Krista's shirt that we redid as instead of tacos? Where did I see that for? Was it in the bathroom? You want to bring that here? I'm going to show you guys something because we did, as we get into this, because Corey's getting set up, so we're going to talk about. Oh, no new update on the storefront. We're still in the workout back out stage of that. I think I saw it on the floor, or maybe not on the floor, kind of hanging up, folded up, or something in there. So, for those that don't know, yeah, for those that don't know, our daughter works at a dispensary. Shocker, right? It's legal in Illinois. So, if anybody wants to bust balls for it, it's legal in Illinois. They pay damn good. The tips are outrageous. If I was a 20-something kid, it'd be the perfect job. But, we made this. Krista made this last week, right? This was the design that she picked out. She wore this to work. I don't. What color is that? This was lava. Lava, I think. I don't need a Valentine. I need tacos. So she made that. Cool. Wore it to work. They loved it. Hey, you want to see it? No, it's not. Well, then you can figure out what it is. I can only see from the side, and I don't see what pink until you try it. Was. So took it to work, and then they made a suggestion, and I said, yeah, we can do that suggestion, and now they put in an order. And so Krista's, little side hustle of making shirts kicked off with that design. And then now it became this design. I don't need a Valentine. I need weed. All right, dispensary, you want to place an order? And that's what they're doing is like these, the shooties, right? The shirt hoodies and other things. But yeah, I don't need a Valentine. I need weed. Their money's green. I will take it. she will make some money off of it, and pretty fun stuff. But I thought that was cool, where we were able to just take that design, and all we did was swap out weed for tacos. Done. Pretty cool, right there. It was pretty nice. And they picked out colors, and that's where I said where sometimes you just need the idea. You just need to put it out there in front of somebody, because I would have never thought that. And they're like, man, that'd be cool if that said weed on it, and that could open up a brand new relationship of her having a little side hustle of dispensary friendly apparel in Rhinestones. Well, I'll keep you guys updated on that. But that's what we got. We did that, and it made me laugh. So I'll make sure to put a video and picture of that, because I thought it was kind of fun. I thought it was kind of fun with there. Right there. Same thing, Kim. Don't mess with my girls, don't mess with my money. Don't mess with my girls, don't mess with my money. Those are the two things that I'm down with. My family, my money, my girls. It's gonna be weird the way that was going with it. Let's see, what am I missing here with these girls they got there? I know these girls are sweet. Yeah, just had to mess with. Yeah, they are they are fun. They're a fun little group that we have right there. My grandson, they make good money, right? I was really surprised. Legal there too. Yeah, just take it there and was able to show it. I had to hold back from totally crazy and loading some of those posts. I do. I kept it really good until the chargeback. The chargeback is what just pushed me over the way. I think it was Lotus Pink, Corey. I think Lotus Pink was Lotus Pink. Yeah, she thinks. Yes, that was Nora. Nora says she thought it was Lotus Pink on it. Her name does start with a C, but like, whoa, right? Right? I was thinking either butter chicken or pasta. Now taco is an option. Yeah, weed's the option for it. I need to place an order to get that template. That's right, Jerry. Jerry's only got a week left to place an order, because you have to place an order of a require shipping to get the stuff that you win. That's right there. You need to make, and that's what you do, is get this design. And you want to know how easy this is, because you're like, oh, I don't know what to do. So on this one, all I did was, instead of going back and do it, was I took this and I moved it over here, and I took this and made a W, and that's it. It was super simple, because this part's the same. I just needed that, so I just slid it over there and made it. And hey, Valentine's Day, right? Whatever sells, right there, right? Shit's overrated. Whatever. It's not overrated. Your dog's the Valentine, right? It's there. I'm wearing. I don't need a Valentine. I need a sugar daddy shirt right now. See, I love it. I did that with his shirt. All the options each one crossed off until I got to sugar daddy. That was my favorite. Oh, we need to see that. You need to say it. That's why I stay off Facebook. People act like that can't be found. Do you? I believe. Yeah, we'll ship to the Netherlands. We've shipped to Europe. We've shipped to Africa. We've shipped to South America. We have shipped to Canada. We've shipped to Norway, Sweden. We shipped to Germany. We shipped to the UK, Spain. Yeah, like I said, I think we've even to India since we've had it. So we've shipped a good lot of places for it. So, Corey, what do you think? Are you ready? Are you ready to go, Corey? You ready to go? All right, I'm gonna bring Corey to the stage here. Corey, what do we, oh, we're gonna let's see. I'm gonna show. I'm gonna send the. We're gonna do this love scattered design on the website right now. So I'm gonna copy that link and post it in here, so that way you guys can see it. You guys can go ahead and do it. It's a two color, in the spirit of scatter, because I believe that's what we're doing with Pilar. Fill me in, right? We're doing scatter on Thursdays training, and then templates, order forms on Tuesdays. Is that right? So two color is what we're going to do here. Corey, I thought you were going to like ask us colors. You're just going right into it, aren't you? Okay, you're doing potion. So she's going to do potion. And it's got the two color. It's got, this is one color here, and then it will have the scatter. What the hell is that called? A heart. A heart. It has a heart that will be the other color. And is that where you need help with us for it? So we're debating. She's debating on what color she wants to do. She's going to do it on a Bling book page. I'm going to. You know what? I should unmute her so we can. So there. Now, what are you going to do? You're going to put it on your sweatshirt.
I think I'm just going to put this on my sweatshirt because I love this color.
Okay. And which color is that?
This is potion.
Potion. That is, I would say, your favorite color. I would
well, it's
definitely
got the pinks and it's got the purples and it's a little bit of blue.
Yeah, it is definitely a fun color, and when the light catches it just right, it just looks sweet with it. So, just a new post on this. What are you thinking for that secondary color there?
I think I'm gonna do Twilight because I think it lends itself to it. I guess.
Ooh, so we're gonna do two little shifty shifters.
Yes.
Has everybody seen Twilight before?
Yeah, I
I
think
know
we've
we've done
showed it for
Potion before,
something.
but I don't know if we have done that with it. So that way we
It was
can
a
go
while ago.
through. We can do some more stuff on that. New nail color. I think she got that right before she left, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean it's new from the last time I was on live. Yeah,
Yeah, new from the last time that she's on here. Not my new, not
it's one
my
of my fave
new.
colors.
One of her favorite colors. Those pinks are one of her favorite colors. She likes those. Yeah, you see how much she just goes to town. Man, last week with the girls, I think our girls did a fabulous job last week. They were a
Ooh,
little
like a whole
sketched
chunk
out.
of them stuck together. Check that out.
What?
It's like a whole chunk of them stuck together.
Oh, like a cluster.
Yeah.
A cluster. So, last week the girls, Delaney and Krista, first time ever making a shirt, and what better time to do it than live? And I think they both crushed it. I think I did a good enough job without getting too off the rails, but you never know. It's nice to have you back, Corey. Somebody I can just
Thanks. I
sit
can just
here
run
and
with
just
it.
and watch and not have to stress because I'm like, hey, it's gonna happen.
Well,
It's
like
gonna
I was
happen.
trying to tell him to do something, and it like delays so long that it was like it didn't help.
Right. And so to go through it, it was a challenge, but we got through it. And I do believe Corey might even use new transfer tape today. I think maybe she's got it figured
Yeah, it's
out.
new.
She's got to go through it here.
These
Yeah, I think
guys
they did
are
great
all
last week
stuck on each
too.
other here.
Yes, Twilight. I couldn't get into this. I don't know if I ever watched the full one to be honest with you, Alan. I don't know. No,
All
right.
right.
No, where'd we go, Debbie? No, we got four boys and four girls. All of them have hair gold like their mother. No, I mean, we got four. We've got Corey had four. I had two. Together we got two. So we got eight total, and they range from 31. Right, 31 this year.
Almost 31.
Yeah, so this year it'll be 31 to 11. Right.
Yeah, when Hudson turns 11.
Yeah. So we have 20 years from the oldest to the youngest. And Corey doesn't look a day. Corey looks like she must have got pregnant when she was like 6 because
You
she's
shush.
still looking damn good for being 29 and having them babies. So I must be a cradle robber or something. No, I'm not because she's older than me. She robbed the cradle, folks. Just to put that out there. Corey will eventually be in a different decade than me entirely. A
You're
totally
full of
different
it.
decade. She will get to be AARP before me. She will get the senior discounts before
Does that
me.
mean I get to go to senior living and leave you behind? You get to stay in the regular house. I get to go to the old people home.
I mean, isn't that what you have now? Like, you can just do whatever you want. Like, I don't know. How does that work at a senior living? Like,
No, I think if one of you is, then whatever. We're still going to be raising kids at that point. Shush.
just saying. I don't know. Like, we're getting through that. Right? No, not new transfer tape. I know. I think she's actually going to use new transfer tape for it. I think she might do it. Yeah, I was thinking the vampire movies. Ooh, there's the dog. Why wouldn't the dog bark? I love this one. Definitely a conversation starter. I bet it is. I'm going to sneeze. I think. Hold on. I'm gonna make some noise. Okay, I didn't make too much noise, so I'm back with it. Did we
Did you
use
use
unicorn?
this grouper to
Listen,
scrape
I'm
off
not
blue?
going to confirm or deny
You
anything.
use it to scrape off blue dots instead of the other thing. Look,
Maybe.
they're getting stuck to it, Todd.
Maybe I did. Okay, like listen, when I get stressed, I do things I shouldn't do, and you know
Good
what?
Lord.
Hey, why don't you put a cork in it to make sure you don't drop
I
those
did.
stones? Okay.
I found one upstairs, one of the ones I was supposed to originally send Pilar. Sorry, Pilar.
Yeah,
I
Pilar, when one
forgot
of her
all
orders
about
like,
sending them that
send me a
first time.
cork, and I'm like, just pull it out of one of your wine bottles. But she didn't have wine because she said seltzer doesn't come in wine bottles, so I had to agree. Um, we used unicorn not too long ago, didn't we? Or maybe we have.
I think so. I feel like we
We
did.
can add it to the list, Jerry. Unicorn is a great. I love the great stone. Is the brush only working on SS10s, not small? Yeah, we can use the brush on sixes. You have to have I feel on sixes you have a lighter touch. Corey,
What?
SS6s. lighter touch with the monster brush? Or what?
I mean, yeah, they'll get stuck in there a little bit easier, but our stones, I don't feel like they do. We've tried other stones before, and I feel like they don't brush as easy as ours do.
I would agree with that. I would agree also on the whatchamacallit, the rhinestones, softer touch as well. But oh, is she gonna go? She's gonna try and hinge this. Look at there. Look at her go. She's gonna commit. She's gonna commit. She's got it. She's like, watch this. Oh, she's getting ballsy. Look at that.
Well, I
She
had
just
to have enough over here because I'm gonna hinge it that way because I can't work over
That's
it.
what I was. That's what I was trying to figure out. She's gonna. All right. So Corey's gonna try hinging this tonight, folks. Brand new thing, right? Brand new thing. She's gonna try hinging this, and we're gonna see how this works for her because yes, she's done it that way before, but as far as alive, this is the first time she's done it, this way live. So stay tuned to see how it works. But you see a hinge. So you commit there, and then what you're gonna do for those that don't know on hinge, you're gonna peel this back on one side. Then you're going to flip it back so it stays over here and stays out of your way with it. And then what you're going to do is she puts a crease on it here so that way it kind of stays there and doesn't flip back. But you'll come back in with your second transfer that is cut to the same size and you'll line it up. So now you're able to create one transfer, two colors of stones, all good in the hood. Right here is what she's going to do. Now, the big question is color-wise, you're going Twilight. Is that what you said?
Correct.
All right, so we're going to do Twilight and Potion. I mean, this sounded like something we should have did in, October. We got the Twilight and the Potion, or however that goes with it. But here's what we're going to do. Ooh, those look good on screen. Those look good. So Twilight is what we're going to use for the scatter heart with it. And Rosalina, we have 7 from 6 to 22. Yes, we've got... So our 8 from, right now, 10 to 30. We're there. My grands are 33 to 11. My babies are that right now, right? Sounds like my husband's family. He was the only one of both parents of 6 totals. I call them the Brady Bunch. We've got hers, mine, and ours. And then I come from a big family. Like my dad was one of 17. So I have 2 sisters, but generation before mine, 17. So there it is with it. My mom's been 27 my entire life. Yeah, I don't. Corey's been 29 my entire life. No, she was 16. I don't know. How old were we when we got together, Corey? 16, 15, 14.
What are you talking about? Back in high school?
Yeah, how old were we?
That was probably 14, 15. No, 15.
Yeah. So she found the love of her life when she was 15. Then she decided to say, screw that, and go, hood rat for 20 years. Then she realized the best thing that she had, she let go of. And so, hey, she cooked me dinner, and she wined me and dined me, and was like, "You're the best thing ever." I should have never, no, that didn't happen. It would have been awesome. Guys like being fawned over too. We just don't say it often, but it was good reconnecting. We were both in different places in our life. Things happened, and hey, we got back together. So there's a few pictures of us from our teen years in high school together. Let's see. I got lucky with it all. I got lucky with my life. I got lucky with my kids. I got lucky with my wife. I got lucky. I'll take luck every time. Corey's June 23rd. I am November 24th or November 14th. That's right. So see, I'm glad that Pilar knows that. Pilar is a birthday savant. Like you tell your birthday to Pilar once, she does it. Like the other day, out of nowhere, she's just like, "Happy anniversary to Crystal," and we're like, "What the hell?" Because I don't know when people started. And she's like, "It's your 5-year anniversary or whatever." And Crystal's like, "Oh, it is. All right." Pilar's a dates thing. So if you ever, who wants to be a millionaire and you need somebody's birthday, she'd be the one to go to for it. Let's see. What is he? I wouldn't trade any of them, right? They do keep me on my toes. Baseball season, get ready to start. We've got batting now, we've got skills now, and we've got stuff starting up when the next month. Is that what it is? I don't know. Before we know it, because we've only got that fat rat did see its shadow, so we got 6 more weeks of winter. But we've got, I think, like 35 days until we move the clock. And when we move the clock, that's to me when it feels like, turn that corner. When it's not dark at 5 o'clock at night, 6 o'clock at night. That's when it starts being nice here. All right. So as you saw, she used the monster brush. She brushed these in. These are SS10 Twilight stones that she's using. Hot fixed stones, not flatback. Glues are already attached to these, so you don't have to, glue dot each one of them for it.
Ready?
See, oh, yep. So here it is. She did the hinge, and now she's just going to grab it, and she's going to lay it back down, and boom, boom. There it is, all set, lined up, ready to go. Is it where it needs to go? Did it go? Look at that. One shot, one transfer, set, ready to go. Is it going to stay in? Stick to itself. There it is for it. So now, what are you putting this on? Do you know what you're going to put it on?
I'm gonna put it on Heather Gray Bella hoodie.
Heather Gray Bella. Heather Gray Bella t-shirt, hoodie. What are you going to do for it?
Hoodie.
Mary Alice loves your heat transfer tape confidence.
Hey,
She's confident as hell with it.
Just go.
Confident as hell with it.
If you mess
my
up, you just start again.
What?
If you mess up, you start again.
Yeah, mess up, start again. It's only stones. Nobody's gonna die, right?
You can
Worst
always
case,
peel
you
back
just
off of there.
yeah. Worst case, just file a chargeback. That's the worst case you gotta do. File a chargeback. Send me a nasty email that you copied from somebody else. You unoriginal whatever. My husband has been with the 12. I can't keep the uncles, cousins, brothers straight because they're similar in ages. You think after 30, you won't ever figure out Pasha. Like for us on my dad's side, like my cousins, I have my group of cousins that were around my age, but the rest of it, no clue. I have no clue who those people are because I'm like, you weren't in my age bracket. Like some of my dad's brothers didn't know each other because there was 30, I think there's 32
Ready?
years. Yeah, so she's gonna press this 325 for how long, Corey?
15 seconds.
15 seconds. 325. How are you gonna peel this? Are you gonna do a hot peel? You gonna do a cold peel? What kind of peel are you doing?
It should be fine, hot peel.
Hot peel away. And so we're using the shuttle press, air assist. Talk about making life easy. There it is. And I can tell that made an impression. There it is. Oh, oh, you're right in the glare of it too. So it picked up some good color shift on that. Yeah, that looks fabulous. That is like when you're doing that, it totally reminds me of being on the carnival and having the spinner rides with the flashing lights, like the Gravitron, because the way it just god, that's like some sweet colors with that. So that's Twilight on the outside and Potion on the inside. Are you doing anything else for us, Corey?
Yeah, I can do one on a Bling book page.
Do you do that on Bling? Do we have a child down here?
No.
No, we don't have a child down here. So I'm gonna have to. But yeah, they left us on our own tonight. So while Corey sets up for that again, let me bring this down here, and I'll bring it back up here. So here's what we're looking at. This is Potion and Twilight. What to do? We got my friend here. This is how we do it. We bring it over here. We play the light game on it. Oh, look, like just even with standard stuff, that is just the bee's knees, if you ask me. Oh, it looks so good. That sparkle is just, it makes me smile every time. That's for every nasty gram email, message, order I effed up that I own. This makes it all worth it. I love this. I love you.
I'm ready again whenever you are.
I'm gonna show them a little closer up on that one. There it is. She's ready to go because she's like, I got S to do, Todd. She's like, I got stuff to do. So, all right, she's gonna do another one of it. Now, what are you doing color wise on this one?
Rose petal pink.
Rose petal pink. So this is the premium stones, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the premium stones here, and the rose petal pink premium stones. MF and Oli, I will drop. Oh, I love them. I absolutely love them. Absolutely love the rose petal pink. 100%. It's gonna look fabulous. Okay, so we're going rose petal pink for this. What are you gonna go for on the outside?
Steel gray.
Ooh. Has everybody seen steel gray before? If you have not seen steel gray, let's put steel gray in the comments. Steel gray in the comments if you have not seen steel gray before. Oh, and let's see as we go through. I'll keep going with this. Let's see. Shared with Tim. Tim's here. All right. Glory says, "Oh, I would get all kinds of stones stuck to that while I'm brushing them in." That's why you fold it the other way from you, and you fold it away from you. You fold it to the side that you're not working on with it. Put it, so it's not in there with it. And And Pilar says, the crease is smart. I usually put a pair of scissors or a jar of stones to hold the hinge on the back.
I made it long enough so that it flipped over to the side.
And see, she got new transfer tape and was like, you know what? I can burn this fraction of a penny because I'm going to put a couple more inches in this to be able to do it. And so, yeah, otherwise, when we've done it that way, where we fold it and you've set something on it to hold it down, that works just as well too. But yeah, a little crease thing.
I usually do that when I'm going left to right.
Yeah, when she goes left to right, she does that as well. Look, man, look at that. You got a cork in it? Let's put a cork in it. Yeah, put a cork in it, baby. Put a cork in it. Put a cork in you. Put a cork in it. It's right there. All right. That's got it. At the last family reunion I remember, there was like over 300 people. Like, I don't know, because they averaged, I think that the least amount of kids somebody had was 3, and the most that somebody had was like 9. So it was wild. It was wild. And say she was 15. Yeah, she was 15. Cindy would be right. She was about 15. She was 15 around then. When we're in high school, because we came across the picture of us palming a float. Is that right?
Pumping a float. Yeah.
Pumping a float, whatever it was. We were doing something on the float building for homecoming, you know. Me, only child. My old man, only child. There's not only child. He has no aunts, uncles, or first cousins. Crystal, you got the farm, so there's plenty of stuff out there, right? Baseball season will be here before we know it, and it's gonna look good. Oh, look at that! Oh, she's gonna do it again. So she's gonna do it over here. She's folding it back on that, and then she's run the little crease, and then we got to go with it. My husband's parents had 25 grandkids. My parents only have 4. They won't be anymore. Car show season starting in April. Yeah, we're quickly coming up on all of this. That means 50% wrong too. 50% right, 50% wrong. Let's see. As we go through these, great trick on that. I love those colors together. And like this is going to be a great color combo to see. The steel gray, and this is the diamond cut steel gray with our premium rose petal pink. Rose petal pink. 6 weeks is in the middle of March. Snow rarely leaves before April. Alan, I don't care. Like we've talked about this where we have had St. Patrick's Day parades because for us it's kind of a big thing in our area. We've got the bi-state parade, so it's in downtown Illinois, then it travels across the Mississippi River, and it's in downtown Iowa. So I think it's the only parade in the nation that goes between 2 states. We've had years where it was in the 80s for the parade, and years where there's been inches of snow on the ground for the parade. So we always know it's there. Corey saving that transfer tape using 1 sheet for 2 colors. I know, right? She's like, hey, I know. I'm watching the pennies. That's what we're doing. Let's see. Ever thought of using heat or stars registration marks for rhinestone templates? No, I mean you can, but you can. In fact, I take that back, Rusling. We did transfers for somebody that was doing kitting, and that's what we did was we put arrows in it so they knew which direction it was because it was a scatter pattern of 3 different size stones, and so we had arrows that we put so they knew that was the up, and that way they layered them there so that way they knew every time where it was the same thing in it. Next time we're just going to do them on the cams machines for them, but they put it in kits and it was pretty cool. So yes, we have done it that way for it. Let's see. And Marie, then check your emails for stuff because it makes sure make sure you haven't unsubscribed. If you unsubscribed, you will not get those emails and when they come out because of where they come from. If you didn't check your spam, if you didn't get it, just go ahead and email in at info@therhinestoneworld.com and then you should have it because I know they've been sent out, I don't know, 12 times over the last month. So I know that they've been sent out, and that's what we've come to find out is some people they unsubscribe from the list, then that's why they no longer get them for it. Okay, it looks very good. Yep, please send us the email. There it is. Amazing design. Yeah, and this design's only $4. This design on our website is only $4 right now. You can go get that for $4. The link I put in there so that way you can go to the color shift. I love on it. Corey, are you going to press this one on the inside to make sure that the stones are set on this?
I can, yeah.
She's like, just send it over to me to show it, and that way I'm there for it. So we did the steel gray and what color did you? Oh, the rose petal pink. Did you find an extra stone? What are you doing right
now? I probably shifted it just a tiny bit, maybe.
Yeah, she's just gonna push it. She's pushing real good.
They're not touching.
Now, what are you going to put this on? You're going to put it on a Bling Book page? Or you
Well,
putting
I was gonna do it on a Bling Book page, but I'm like, maybe I should put it on a sweatshirt. I don't know.
Oh, she's like, I like this. Maybe she should put it on another one. So I think she's going to put it on another one for it. And there. It is pretty, and I'm not a pink person. I know you're not. We've said that a few times on that. We're like, oh, I like those for it. Those were potions in the letters and Twilight Burst. Absolutely. Now this one is the rose petal pink premium stones for the letters and steel gray for the burst with it. So that way we have for it. Let's see. Let's see. And look, see, look, Pilar's working there in the background, Marie, looking for the, email us so they can find your account and make sure that it's there for it. Yeah, nobody's seen the steel gray, so we'll see the steel gray. Look at a lot of those on there with
But
it.
I'm like, if I put it on the gray Bling Book page, I don't know how well it'll translate.
I don't know. Let's see, because we can just set it on there. We can set it on there. The comments, and you guys can tell us which Bling Book page do we want to see it on. Do we want to see it on a Bling Book page, or you have choices of black or gray, or Corey's going to try and find a shirt.
I got a white T-shirt.
She's got a white T-shirt that she can put on there. Yeah, she reused the transfer tape that time for it. I'll say that. Angela, thank you so much for becoming a member. I used the steel gray when I did the motorcycle design. Smart thinking there with it.
Okay. Well, obviously here's it on white, but I mean it's hard to see sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes it is hard to see the stones on the white. 100% for that. Yep, giveaway form. Make sure to check that out. Ombre with the platinum steel gray and the gunmetal. Gorgeous. Oh, yeah. Okay, so that doesn't look bad on the gray. No. Yeah, that doesn't look bad on the gray. Dex, I think she'll use this for at least a month. And black, it is kind of tough to see it on black. I mean, you can see it, but
not until you change it. Yeah.
Yeah, it is kind of tough to see on the black. So I think black's out on that. All right, family reunions. My dad said, over 100 people. Yeah, it's wild, right? It's wild. Done ombre in the Hall of Fame? I'm not sure. In fact, I think there's a love design that we found that's an ombre on that we were talking about. And she's gonna go ahead. Ooh, you can just do it on the shirt, V-neck. Yeah, you can do it on the V-neck, aren't you?
Well, then I got fuzz on it.
Yeah, she's gonna do it on the shirt. That's what she's gonna do it on the shirt. Last colors used: Potion and Twilight. These ones are rose petal pink and steel gray. That's right. Orlando looks horrible. Tropicals burned and melted. Iguanas falling from trees. It's wild. It is wild. I will say that for sure. Yep, I think I'm only in the Hall of Fame one more time. That's going to be like Thursday or Monday, Jerry. So you might as well just sign up for it. Because you have Thursdays and Tuesdays as a freebie. Then paid. Get in there and get it done for it. Yep, you can join the Hall of Fame right there. You can become a member. You can join the Hall of Fame. You can join the All-Stars. You can join the Major League. You can join the Little League. You can join it all.
Okay, it's messing with me because I got a line that's not actually the center.
Yeah, sometimes those lines can be deceiving. Where I would move that a little more to the right because the point in the heart should line up with the point in the V-neck. Like, at least in my head, it should.
Right, and that's what I want to do. But if you look at it like, look how much is on each side.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
But I don't want to look lopsided.
Right? You don't want to look like one's bigger than the other? I gotcha. I got what you're saying.
I'm just trying to, like, in my head,
I know. So how do you guys go about doing this? Like this one.
It's moving.
You think that you need to be pointing in the center, but if you do that, you're going to be offset. And that's what Corey will do. That's what I was going to say. You know how many times Corey's like, I don't know about this bullshit. She's like, I'm going to put this at an angle. Or can you make this text go wonky so that way it doesn't have to line up every time? 100%. Now, please tell me that we are not the only ones that do that, where we would design stuff so it doesn't have to be perfect.
It is what it is.
Every time with it.
It's going where it is now.
3:25, 15 seconds. That's what we're going to do. Oh, Mary Alice said you should just put it on a hoodie her size. Let's see. That's great. Let's see. I like how she thinks, right? I made a couple designs in the last couple of weeks. I just like Corey's doing, right? Yeah, I put a crease in the transfers, a little off-centered, right? And that's sometimes it is because the design, you think it should be here and it's not really. So she'll come in here with it. She's gonna try not to burn herself. And I can. Yeah. What'd you do?
I don't know. Those ones didn't want to stay. Hang on.
She's gonna hit it again, and see.
And then I'm gonna. Cool
Which ones were those? Were those the rose petal pink or the steel gray?
Steel gray.
Steel gray. So it was only steel gray. So Sometimes you'll run into issues like this, and this is why we do this live. Sometimes you can run into where stones won't adhere all the way, and they will come up if you go right off the bat with a hot peel. Doesn't happen, all the time. It can be sporadic. It can tend itself to certain colors that we've found, because they should all be using the same adhesive backing for it. But sometimes, a point there with it, and that's what it is. Instead of a hot peel, it was just more of a warm peel, and that's what you do. You have a little flub bub. You just put it back down and re-hit it,
Figure it out.
and then you learn. It's not. We're not performing brain surgery right here. All right, that's all we're gonna do. Now, I actually did one where I put the center of the scatter on the wrong side of the center. It looked terrible. Ronnie, you are not the only one. I often take the design and fold it on itself, non-sticky side, to find the center. We do that a lot too. But like in this, it's deceiving because you would think that, ooh, that looks so good. You gonna bring that one over here for me so we can show that one off? I'll bring that here because then Corey is going to leave us because she's going to say she's got stuff to do, and then she's got to blow dry some kids' hair. She's got to do some stuff like so. This was the rose petal pink with the lights on it. Oh my god, it's amazing. Okay, because look at that right there. That steel gray. It just looks amazing under our regular lights here. Now let's go ahead and put some real lights on it, and oh, it makes me so excited. It makes me so excited to see that through there. Oh, and that is the rose petal pink. And I'm going to bring it up a little closer so that way you guys can see it there. That is that rose petal pink in the steel gray. Oh, the sparkle. The sparkle is magnificent. So that design right there, $4. $4. That's all it is. $4. Go get that design. $4. You get it. Guess what? You get double entries in tonight's drawing. It is 8:07 right now, Central Standard Time. I'm going to give you guys 3-4 minutes, not 6 or 7, but 3 or 4, to go get in the giveaway. So that way we'll give it away. We will do random girls are going to pick somebody for the 5-year plus membership back on the saddle for you guys. We'll do a random winner for mini pack of choice and the 5+ year member mini pack of choice. Must be claimed within 2 weeks. Include the SKU screenshot, email in info at the Rhinestone World so we can get that there. Now, we will also do a giveaway for both of these templates. So the templates to create this, we'll give those away to somebody too. Random drawing. And like I said, if you made a purchase during tonight's live, guess what? Double entry, you can win that and you can go for there. While I am giving you time for that, let's recap some things. We're gonna, make sure that we've got. Let's see, we got the webinar, or not the webinar. We've got, as we start with the giveaway, right? We put the giveaway entry form in there. I'm gonna copy the link on that and put that in here. So there's that for it. You can go there. So there's that entry form for it. You can find this design right here. I'm going to put this one in here next. So you're able to go get the design. And then Thursday's webinar is free, but you have to register for it. I'm going to put that link in here. And then remember, use the code TWT25 tonight to save 25% off of rhinestones, rhine studs, and flatbacks. In the coming weeks, like I said, in the next 6 to 8 weeks, we will have 24-inch flock. So that's coming in. Super excited about that because it's been a long time since that's happened. Right now in stock, Bling Anything, 6-inch and 12-inch. That's in stock now. We got the YouTube channel back. Thank you so much for supporting us during that time for it. We got no new update on that. Gang sheets coming soon. Rhinestones, we did everything there with it. So we got a few more minutes to go in there. Any other questions, comments, concerns while we get in here with this? I'm gonna check in here. I would join everything we could. Jerry, join it all. Join it all with it. They look at very awesome. Come on, Jerry, join us in the Hall of Fame. Polar and Camera, Crystal in there. It's amazing. You know you love them. Look at this. Sell it for me. Sell it, babies. And I would just need more on it. So make sure in the groups, make sure everywhere to post it. I've got some ideas that every Monday, for those that don't know, every Monday, mostly every Monday, trying to have a team meeting with the girls. They know better than with me because I don't know if you know this or not. I like to ramble and not ramble, but I've got things to say, and I'm like, okay, it's like that Midwestern, okay, slap your hands and time to get up thing. Like I need to do that because more things keep coming up, but we go over stuff. Um, so we're going to talk about what we need to do and increasing some membership things. Now that we know that we get YouTube back, Hall of Fame, all those memberships are still on there. We are going to adjust how we do the mentorship community because that one we're going to reopen that, and we're just going to be 2 standalone ones for it. So we'll open that up. You'll get in the Discord. We have calls for that every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, right after Makers Movers podcast, which if you don't know, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, you can join us right here, whatever channel you're watching, for the Makers and Movers podcast. Let's see, Bling Bling. That's right. It looks fantastic. I love that. I love that. Like, I'm a sucker for stones. I'm a sucker for you. Let's see. See. What do we have here? Question. HTV on 100% poly. What temp and time? I do know it's less than longer, but not sure. I've always went the same on poly. I on HTV. I don't think I've adjusted it on poly. Now, I will tell you this, Rich. I have limited pressing experience in the last 4 or 5 years. Like Corey's been the primary presser. She's been the workhorse of that. I've handled all the production. She takes care of the production and the ordering. I take care of the business, the sales, the building of it. That's how the business was kind of. I'd handled anything custom, any website building, any front end sales stuff. She took care of ordering the product and then took care of that process in the back end. Because why? Because I was in her way. I was in her way. And so she's like, I'm just going to do it. But I don't think she switched anything up with that. Let's see. Let's see. Nicole, check your emails because they're sent out each month. You get everything in there for it. Can you put the sign up for Thursday? Yes, I believe I did put the sign up there for it. Yeah, everything's in there now for it. Let's see. Over $0 purchase. That's right. It has to be over a $0 purchase. Let's see. Does not, because it's a zero. It has to be a purchase, a real purchase. Over has to be subtotal of more than zero. Peer pressure at its finest. Which stones use? The hot fix ones. So like we use our hot fix. These are hot fix stones. Like this one here is the rose petal pink and the steel gray, and then this color changing one of this twilight in this potion. Oh man, that looks good. That's gonna look good filming out. And then I think this one was Glacier. The I don't need tacos. I need weed. That was Glacier. I do believe on that one. So those things were rocking and rolling with it. Get those trolls and haters taken care of. Yeah, you guys will take care of them for me. Jerry don't have a 3D printer yet. Well, we got one right there. There's the ALS for it right there for it. There is 100% on it there. Hall of Fame, $29.99 a month. $29.99 a month, I believe. There's the link for it that you can go in there and get it and see what it is for it. Let's see. We're coming here to the end. I'm caught up there with it. Okay, less than a minute to make sure that you're signed up. So that way I'm going to go pull it from there. In fact, before I do that, I'm going to go over here at my live ticket ones. And today is 2-3. And the 5-year winner. What do you say? We start with the 5-year winner, right? 5+ year. If you've been a member for 5+ years, you are entered into a drawing. And they do that here in the background for it. Why won't that let me copy? How about we do it this way? We'll see if that copy in it with there. And there was that. Boom. We got it in here. And the winner for the 5+ year memberships, 5 or 6 year, 7 right now is where we're at with it, is ring the bell. Cheryl A. Congratulations. You are the winner for that. Now, is anybody in the middle of checking out? If you're in the middle of checking out, let me know. We will go ahead and while I'm setting up the heat press dash, we will make sure to get you entered into that so that way you don't miss out on it. because hey, we want everybody to have a chance for that. So we're holding the things. If you're checking out, just let us know, and we'll wait and get you in there for it. But we're getting everybody else in here because we'll do a random, and then we'll do the whatchamacaller thingamajigger templates. We're giving away the templates. I lost my train of thought on that for a second. Okay. Yes, congratulations. Right there you go. You got it. You got it. You got it. Woo. All right. I don't see anybody else saying that they're checking out with stuff, so I'm going to go pull those ones there for it. And we've got that here. Copy that. And we will put that here in the dash, a rash. And we'll have that here. We're going to open the race screen. And let's see. I have to present or share, and I have to share a screen. And I have to share this one right here. Let's share that guy, right? There it is. Looky, looky. Right there. If let's see, remove. I put me down here in the corner. Hey, I'm down here in the corner. Looky, looky. Okay. So I'm going to pull the comments off the screen real quick. And first up, oh, you know what? I need to, hold on. I need to double check something first because I just realized that I want to make sure it has the things down here because this is going to be for a mini pack of choice. Mini pack of choice. That's what that is. Mini pack of choice. Open race screen. Now we're good to go. I can add it to the stage. All right, add it to the stage, and that's what we're going to do. 30, one more in there. All right, one more. Okay, one more. We'll go ahead and we got it. We'll go get it. I'll go get it. One more in there. I think one more. Got it. Got it. Got it. I believe so. Yep. Got it. Got it. Open race screen. There it is. Now we can add to the stage. Now we're good. We've got 3060 in there for it. Okay. Here we go. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll pull the comments off just so we can see the full race and get it in here. All right. Here we go. We're off to the races in 3, 2, 1. And here we go. Who's in the lead? Here we go with it. Looks like Barb, Jerry, Angela, Gloria, Russeline, Nicole, Patty. And there's more down here. That's why I got to fix the app to make it good. Believe me, all of you are in here. Here's what's going to come down there. It's going to come down the wire. Who do we got with this? Oh, who's picking up the back? Who's coming in? Who's sliding in here? I swear, if it's not, it was Angela. I honest to God thought Jerry was going to win again. But there's still another chance for Jerry. There's still another chance. So Angela Stewart, congratulations, Angela. You are the mini pack of choice winner. Mini pack of choice winner. So I'm going to go back to the admin screen here because now we're going the Magic Flock template. Tonight's Magic Flock template. Everything's on here. We're going to open the race screen so that way we got it back up here again. We are going to add to the stage. Everybody's in here. Everybody in here. And this will be if you made a purchase tonight and you win, it'll be shipped out to you. You'll be in with your order tomorrow. If you did not make a purchase tonight, this will be shipped out with your next order that requires shipping. You just need to put in the notes that I won the template on the 2-3 edition. And that's what we have. 2 weeks to claim that. All right. And let's see. Well, Jerry, you still have another chance to win. Let's see. We're going to see if Jerry wins tonight. We'll see if she wins tonight because she's won like 3 of them, right? So everybody, hey, here we go. Ready? In 3, 2, 1. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got here. Angela, Sherry, Tim, Jerry. What's this? Deb. Ooh, Bridget. Ooh, Angela. Ooh, Russeline. Tim's coming up out there nowhere. Oh, Sherry. Oh, there goes Jerry. Jerry's coming up there. Is Jerry going to do it? Who's going to do it? Oh, who's going to do it? Katrina Smith Sanders. Katrina. Congratulations. You are tonight's winner of the Magic Flock. And Katrina, I don't think you made a purchase. So on your next order that requires shipping, just there. I'm like, oh, there it is. On your next order that requires shipping, just put in the comments that you won, and we will get that shipped out to you. You have 2 weeks to claim that for. Okay. Any other questions, comments, concerns about tonight? If you do, now's your time to ask. We do this on Tuesdays. Next week, I think we're going to do some Bling Anything decals. I think we're going to do some Rhinestone decals. We might do a shirt in there. There is an ombre shirt love that we're looking at doing with some things. We're also talking about doing some car decals. One of the reasons that we were kind of holding off on doing anything with the Bling Anything was because there just wasn't any. We were like really low on it. So why the hell am I going to promote something that we were low on? Now that we have it back in stock, we can go ahead and promote it. So we're going to go ahead and look at doing that. And look at that, Carol. Congratulations, Carol, for rejoining us. Where is that little button, Carol? It says somewhere in there. It says it somewhere in there. It says it in there. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? There it is. Right there. Welcome back. Welcome back, Jack. Welcome back, Carol. So with that, thanks. Any questions, comments, concerns? Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. We have Makers and Movers podcast. Tuesdays and Thursdays between 11 and 1 Central Standard Time is when the Hall of Fame training is. If you can catch it live, awesome. You get to be part of it. If you cannot catch it live, no worries. The replays are there for you to go back to. Also, if you have questions on buttons or things that you want to see done, email those in so that way we can explain those things to you in those. So you don't have to be present, but you're like, hey, I have a question on how this button actually works. Great. Email that in and we can get that information asked for or answered for you during the live. And Pilar does those on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then the second Wednesday of every month is the All-Star training. So we do that once a month. So Hall of Fame, you get it twice a week. All-Stars, you get it once a month. So there's the two parts of that. Mentorship community gets their call 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and it's open office hours. There's way more than just shirts over there. A lot of times it's 3D printing. A lot of times it's embroidery. I've learned so much about embroidery that I don't know what to do with myself, but there it is with it. So we have that. And remember, there's a tutorial tab in the Wizard 2. That is 100% right. There is that. Everybody knows about that, right? Yes, yes, yes. If not, let me know, and we can show that for you. But for the most part, I think we're good to go. We got some shirts done. We'll get some content created for it. You guys crushed it as always, and we appreciate the hell out of that because, hey, it makes us happy. It makes us happy when we do this every week. And even, we were discussing tonight, future shop and how things look and where that goes there. And we're like, does this get moved and that just gets done at the shop all the time? Or do we make a new spot at home because it just kind of works for everything that we're doing? So we will go through and do everything there with it. Okay, so I'm going to let you guys get back to your nights so you guys can have an amazing night. We're going to get this. I got to get some videos taped. I got to get some videos of these shirts so I can show those off because I think it's phenomenal with it. Thank you so much for spending your time with us. You guys have an amazing night. Give a good round of applause, pat on the back, slap on the behind to the girls, the big C and the big P. The big P, the big P and the big C, Crystal and Pilar. Ladies, take a bow. I can't call you the big P and the big C. It's just weird. Ladies, we love you. Thank you so much for everything that you do for us. And keep the big wheel spinning behind the scenes. So until next time, you guys have an amazing night. Peace, love, press on, and we'll see you.